Today we are in Vicenza, in the center of Vicenza, right in front of Basilica Palladiana that you can see here behind my back. And I want to share with you a story, a kind of story that you might like in case you like having coffee on a beautiful square just like this. Imagine it is about the year 2000 and you are somewhere in Spain or in Italy, and imagine on that square, just like that, you see tables and tents, and you see two dudes around one table and having coffee. And one of these dudes is about 31 years of age, the other one is 56, and he looks like someone who just ran away from a painting by Peter Bruegel the Elder. You may have seen this guy. And then you hear the conversation. The younger guy tells him, and look behind. You see the ratio of this palace behind you is exactly one octave when you divide it in the center. And the height of the building to the height of the roof is a proportion of 4:5, which is major third. And then again, the 4 sections of this building to the 5 sections on the other side of that same building again form the proportion of 4:5, or a major third. And you are listening this conversation and you have two choices literally. You begin wondering, what did these guys smoke, or what do they really drink? Or you are someone open-minded and suddenly you begin seeing all these palaces and elements in the palaces playing tunes and dancing to harmonies and dissonances and resolutions. And if you're someone like us, you probably recall what Nietzsche said once about architecture, that is music frozen in space. And you probably added to our conversation by quoting from Leon Alberti, who said that before you finish your design, bring them to the musicians, because musicians are the best masters of that kind of proportions. And of course you recalled from Palladio, and you even maybe quoted from Palladio by saying that beauty will result from the graceful shape of all, and correspondence of the parts to the whole, and correspondence between the parts to each other and then to the whole, so that there is nothing that is too small or too big, and everything is in due proportion. Now you might be wondering, what the heck does this have to do with the violin? Don't complicate things, Dmitry. If you want to play well, all you need is a copy good fingering and bowing from some famous violinist practice, and you become a good musician. And if you want to create a great violin, you don't need any of this rubbish. Just buy a poster, make a copy, and voila, you've got a great violin. And the interesting thing is, there are many weird enough people who believe that that's culture. But then there are even weirder people, like the two guys you have just joined, who believe that there is culture, stories, lives behind musicianship. Grazie. Behind the musicianship of every great musician. And there is even deeper culture in the work of the greatest luthiers, contemporaries of these guys who have created all this beauty to which we are aliens today. And I've dedicated my entire life to bringing this lost culture back to life, installing it back into the violins of my work, which I create for musicians from all around the world, including the Bruegel guy sitting just next to us. You see, here's the point of this message. Culture is something that we actually create. Culture consists of stories we tell to each other. And we can together make it poorer, or we can together make it richer by choosing better stories to tell, and even more important, choose better stories to live by. So let's do this together, let's choose better stories, and let's create even better life. I believe being a true violinist, a true artist, being a true luthier is about this, not about a few silly shavings or words. I wish you a lovely day.